Welcome to part 2 of ratios. We are speaking about dividing quantities in a given ratio. So say you were given 100 Rand and you were told to split with your sister in the ratio of 1:1. Therefore, you each get 50 Rand. See? So there's 3 steps to doing this, right? Pretty simple. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay. First step. We see how you have in a ratio, you have A's to B, right? Or you could have A's to B's to C, right? Let's see that, right? What you're going to do is simply add A plus B plus C, right? So you're going to... Second is you're going to calculate one part, right? By dividing the number by the total number of parts. So if you're given 100, right? Let's go back to our example of 100 Rand between your sister, and it's 1:1, right? So in the first step, you'd add 1 plus 1 is 2, right? And in the next step, you'd say, okay, I want to determine what is one part. So we'd say 100 Rand divided by 2. Divide one part. Okay, that's part 2. Simple. Part 3 is you're going to multiply one part by the given ratio, right? So whatever answer you get here for one part, you just multiply by A, then B, then C, and then that forms that part, right? Right. Just 3 steps, right? Let's do a couple of examples. Divide 100 into ratio 3:2, right? Step 1 is what? We're going to add all the stuff in the ratio to get the total number of parts, right? So total, that's part 1, right? We know that there are 5 parts, right? Step 2 says calculate one part by dividing the number by the total number of parts, right? So we have 100 here. So one part equal to 100 here over 5 parts, right? The 5, which is on this 20, right? Great. The next part is to multiply one part into the given ratio, right? So now we know that our ratio is 3:2, right? We simply multiply by this one part, right? So 3 times 20, that is 2 times 20, right? Then we get 60 on this side, and we get 40 on this side, right? That's our answer, right? So right, that's how you do it. Let's do another example. Okay. Zoe, Ashley, and Jenna are 3 sisters, aged 15, 12, and 6 respectively. Together, the 3 sisters get 880 Rand pocket money each month, right? Not individually, but total, right? Write down the ratio of the 3 sisters' ages in the simplest form, right? And B, if the total pocket money is split in the same ratio as their ages, how much does each sister receive? Right? To A first. The ratio will be, or is 15, 12, and 6. How do we get the simplest form? HCF, right? In this case, it's 3. So all we say is 15 over 3, 12 over 3. So 3 becomes 5, 4, 2. Right? Now, if the money is split in this ratio, we do the 3 steps. Right? Steps are here. Right? Step 1, we add. Right? So total parts 5 plus 4 plus 2, what is 11? Yes. Next, we divide the number by the parts. Right? So, 1 part equal to 80 rand. Right? And then we just put it into the ratio. Right? Ratio is 5 to 4 to 2. Right? All we do is 5 times 80, 4 times 80, 2 times 80. Right? What does it give us? 400, 320, and 160. Right? So that means Zoe gets 400. Ashley gets 20, and Jenna gets 160. And that's your answer. Yeah, so this is how you work with like dividing into a given ratio, right? Right, next we're gonna work on increasing and decreasing a number in a given ratio. Right? So it is pretty simple. Right? Usually you are given a ratio and a number, right? And you're told to increase it or decrease it by that ratio. Right? Let's assume that the ratio given is x to y, right? Now, the value you are given is quantity, right? Now, if you want to increase this quantity by this ratio, all you do is as follows, right? So, increase its quantity times y over x, right? Where y must be greater than x. Okay. I'm going to decrease its quantity and x over y, where x is less than y. All it is, right? Don't complicate it at all, right? So look at examples, right? Increase 128 in the ratio of 4:5, right? Very good. Let's say 128, right? Times. Now, if you're increasing, you want the bigger number on top, right? 5 over 4, right? And the answer will be 160, right? That's simple. We're not going to complicate it, right? Now, we're going to decrease 128 in the ratio of 45, right? Now, if you're decreasing, you want the smaller number on top, right? 4 or 5. Once again here, 1 or 2 by 4, right? Don't complicate it, right? Really, not complicate it, right? We'll do 2 examples, right? Right, so petrol is 11.90, and it's increased in the ratio of 3 to 2. What's the new price? Right, new price is the old price, 11 Rand 90 times. It's increasing, therefore the bigger number is on top, right? And the answer is, right? It's very simple, right? Let's do one more. Yeah, I've done a space, but let's say, okay, so the milk is 12 Rand and it decreases in the ratio of 3 to 4. What's new price, right? So new price is at 12 Rand. It's decreasing, therefore, small number on top, 304, right? And the answer becomes 100. There we go. Okay. So if we're decreasing, we want, if we're increasing, we want the bigger number on top. If we're decreasing, we want the small number on top. All you gotta know. Okay. Right.